In the realm of gaming, where pixels dance on screens and players venture into virtual worlds, there exists a darker side, an underbelly teeming with spine-chilling tales that transcend the boundaries of mere entertainment. These are not your typical campfire stories. These are the bone-chilling accounts of gamers who stumbled upon horrors beyond their wildest imaginations. Step into the shadows and brace yourself for a journey through the eerie corridors of gaming horror. It began innocently enough for Marcus, an avid gamer with a penchant for role-playing adventures. One rainy evening, he delved into a classic RPG, eager to lose himself in its fantastical realms. As he booted up the game, a sense of unease washed over him, an inexplicable chill that lingered despite the warmth of his room. Ignoring the sensation, Marcus dove into the game, immersing himself in its rich narrative. But as he progressed, strange occurrences began to unfold. NPCs who whispered ominous warnings and glitchy textures contorted into grotesque shapes. Uneasy, Marcus chalked it up to a glitchy emulator and pressed on. Then he stumbled upon it, a save file named Tenter. Intrigued yet apprehensive, Marcus opened the file, only to be greeted by an empty, desolate landscape. A sense of dread gnawed at him as he explored the barren terrain, each step echoing with an eerie silence. Suddenly, the screen flickered and Marcus found himself face to face with a specter, a twisted, pixelated figure with hollow eyes that bore into his soul. Frozen with fear, Marcus watched as the specter spoke, its voice a cacophony of whispers that echoed in the void. "You should not have come here," it hissed, sending shivers down Marcus's spine. "Leave before it's too late." Terrified, Marcus tried to exit the game, but to no avail. The specter's presence loomed larger, its pixels distorting reality itself. Desperate, Marcus pleaded for release, but the specter only laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the empty expanse. Hours passed like minutes as Marcus struggled to escape the game's grasp. Just when he thought all hope was lost, the screen flickered once more, and he found himself back in his room, drenched in sweat, the game console silent. To this day, Marcus shudders at the memory, haunted by the specter's warning, a reminder that some save files are best left unopened. In a sleepy town nestled amidst rolling hills, there stood an old arcade, an oasis of neon lights and nostalgia for the locals. Among its treasures was an ancient cabinet, its faded artwork depicting the game lost to time. Curiosity piqued, a group of friends decided to investigate the cabinet one fateful night. Ignoring the warnings of the arcade's owner, they inserted a token and watched as the screen flickered to life, casting an eerie glow in the dimly lit room. The game, they soon discovered, was unlike any they had played before. A sinister blend of puzzles and platforming, its mechanics twisted and unpredictable. Yet, despite its flaws, it pressed on, drawn deeper into its digital labyrinth. As the hours passed, the friends noticed something unsettling. The game seemed to react to their actions, its challenges growing more insidious with each passing level. Frustration turned to fear as they realized they were no longer in control. Then it happened, a glitch in the code, a surge of static that engulfed the screen. When the pixels cleared, the friends found themselves trapped within the game itself, their bodies transformed into pixelated avatars. Panicked, they searched for an exit, but the game's rules had changed. Death in the virtual world meant death in reality, and the stakes had never been higher. With each failed attempt, the friends grew weaker, their pixelated forms flickering like dying embers. Salvation seemed impossible until one among them, a skilled coder, uncovered a loophole, a hidden command buried within the game's code. With a desperate keystroke, they invoked the command, and the screen shattered, releasing them from their digital prison. Gasping for air, they emerged from the arcade, shaken but alive, the cursed cabinet behind them. As they watched the sun rise over the horizon, they knew they had escaped a fate worse than death. A reminder that not all games are meant to be played. In the vast expanse of the internet, where worlds collide and realities blur, there exists an MMO unlike any other, a virtual realm shrouded in mystery and fear. Known only as the Abyss, this game exists on the dark web, its servers hidden from prying eyes. Accessible only to those brave or foolish enough to seek it out, the Abyss promises untold riches and power to those who dare to conquer its depths. Eager to test their skills, a group of gamers ventured into the abyss, their hearts pounding with excitement and trepidation. What they found, however, was far from the virtual paradise they had imagined. The game they soon discovered was a twisted reflection of their darkest desires, a place where morality held no sway and survival was the only law. Pitted against other players in a merciless battle for supremacy, they struggled to maintain their humanity as they descended further into the abyss. But as they delved deeper, they uncovered something far more sinister, a presence lurking in the shadows, its influence seeping into the game itself. Whispers of a cult spread among the players, their ranks swelling with each passing day. Determined to uncover the truth, the gamers ventured into the heart of the abyss, their resolve tested at every turn. What they found defied comprehension: a digital temple, its halls adorned with cryptic symbols and sacrificial altars. And at its center, a figure cloaked in darkness, a being beyond human understanding, its eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. With horror, the gamers realized the true nature of the abyss, a gateway to something far more sinister than they could have ever imagined. In a desperate bid for survival, they'd fought to escape its grasp, but some were lost to its depths, their souls claimed by the darkness. As dawn broke on the horizon, the survivors emerged from the abyss, forever changed by their ordeal. Though they had escaped with their lives, the memory of the abyss would haunt them forever, a grim reminder of the horrors that lurk in the darkest corners of the internet. In the heart of the city, where skyscrapers loom like giants and neon lights paint the night sky, there exists a gaming tournament unlike any other, an event where champions rise and fall, and fortunes are won and lost in the blink of an eye. For Emily, a rising star in the competitive gaming scene, the tournament was a chance to prove herself, to show the world that she was more than just a girl with a controller. But as the competition heated up, she began to sense something amiss, a malevolent presence lurking in the shadows. Ignoring her instincts, Emily pressed on, determined to claim victory at any cost. But with each match, the presence grew stronger, its influence seeping into her mind like a poison.